Hello and welcome to the June 1st edition of the Capital OTB Daily Report, sponsored by CapitalOTBBet.com. This is Mike Callahan from the Capital OTB Marketing Department. I hope everybody had a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. And on this Tuesday lineup, going to talk a little bit about the Belmont Stakes itself. We do have the post position draw going on a little bit later on this Tuesday. And then as far as the Tuesday lineup goes, we'll hit you with that a little bit later. And then we'll talk about the promos here at Capital OTB as well. Big weekend coming up, including a syndicate. We have a bankroll at the clubhouse, and I'll mention some more of that specifically at the end of the show. But do want to start out the show specifically talking about the probables going into the Belmont Stakes. Again, post-draw will be a little bit later on. And we'll start off with Essential Quality, who does look to be a probable in this field. Off a fourth place effort in the Kentucky Derby, was a favorite going in, undefeated at that point. I thought it was a really good fourth place finish. He was really wide. Go back and watch that race. Brad Cox has always been a high in him ever since he's been quoted in saying that he thought this horse was a Belmont Stakes winner all along. Ought to tap it, has the stamina. We'll see where he draws on this Tuesday. Also going to have Hot Rod Charlie as well. Third place finish in the Kentucky Derby. Another one that I thought finished really well. I know he was sort of the horse that had grown into himself. Physically was probably one of the most eye-catching horses going into the Kentucky Derby. We'll see if he's able to get the mile-and-a-half distance. Known Agenda is going to be going off a disappointing ninth place finish in the Kentucky Derby. Again, if he runs back to that Florida Derby race, he looks to be a solid contender. You're also going to have Rock Your World in the race, who finished 17th in Kentucky Derby. He was my top choice specifically. He lost all chance at the start, was pretty much wiped out, pinched back, and he's a horse that likes to be on the front end, dictating the fractions, and he was not able to do that at all in the Kentucky Derby. So that's a throwout race. Maybe he's able to get up front and potentially take him wire to wire for John Sadler. So he's another probable in the race. Bauer is going to be in there off his victory in the Preakness, and he's a horse that's just been trending better and better with each and every race. So while there are some horses coming back, he's a horse that right now has to be considered one of the favorites going into the race as well. Rebels Romance, a horse that won the UAE Derby, bypassed the Kentucky Derby itself, but he's a horse with a ton of stamina. And again, these horses that come over from Europe and Dubai specifically, with this horse for Charlie Appleby, sort of get lost in the shuffle, but he's a horse that has a ton of ability, and we'll see ultimately where he sort of impacts himself when it comes to this group. Bourbonic looks to be going out for Todd Pletcher off a 13th place effort in the Kentucky Derby. He's a horse that shocked everybody in the Wood Memorial, likes to be a stone cold closer in this spot. We'll see how the pace develops for him and where his post-draw will be. And then you're also going to have Francisco Daina, who raced and finished 7th in the Preakness, another one that came over from Japan, and didn't really run that bad, sort of made a premature move down the backstretch in the Preakness if you go back and watch that race. So maybe he's a horse that's primed for a big effort as well. It's going to be a big price. So there are a bunch of horses, and I think it's going to be a really good Belmont Stakes itself. But those are some of the probables going into this Tuesday's post-position draw. And did want to mention that, again, a huge week of racing coming up. You're going to have multiple special doubles, pick threes essentially, and again, the Belmont Stakes Festival itself with 3 really good days of great racing, including Thursday with a couple stakes races, including the Wonder again. So big weekend coming up with the Belmont Stakes. We will hit you with this Tuesday lineup, though, and we'll kick it off with South African racing starting at 6 o'clock. From 8 to 11, we'll have European racing going on. And then we'll kick off the afternoon with Saratoga Harness at noon. We'll have Monticello at 12:10. We'll have Pocono at 12:30. They have $83,000. Just keeps building and building into their jackpot pick 5 carryover. So again, you may want to take a stab at that with the Pocono down starting at 12:30 with 83,000 in their jackpot pick 5. At Thistledown starts at 12:50. Park starts at 12:55. Finger Lake starts at 110, and they have a little over 21,000 in their jackpot pick 6 carryover. We'll also have Fairmont starting at 2 o'clock. Indiana Grand's going to start at 225. We'll have Louisiana starting at 345. Then we'll have Century Downs at 415. Harrington at 430. We'll have Northfield at 6. Mountaineer will get in a race or two at 7. And then we'll have New Zealand and Australian racing after midnight. And I also want to hit you with the promos here at Capital OTB as we do transition now to June. We still have our sign-up bonus going on right now, where you're going to be, and we're actually going to increase it to where it's deposit $200, wager $400, and get $200 back. So we increased it a couple months ago. Still want to take advantage of that if you don't have an account. And some of the promos that we have going on include today specifically a 2% Parks Dark Day bonus, and that's going to be on $200 or more multiples and exotics, and you get a 2% bonus back. And you must be enrolled in Player Rewards. Also on Thursday, we're going to have a $200 Pick 4 online bankroll with Seth Merrow. He'll be taking a look at the early and late Pick 4 at Belmont, and 10 patrons will be attached. You can go to capitalotv.com to sign up there. We're also going to have the Bounty Bet on Friday, so take advantage of that. We had 2 winners from the Bounty Bet last week, and they picked up over a couple $100. So again, you would love, obviously, to be the only one to take down the entire pool, but even just a couple patrons to take it down last week, they were able to split a couple $100 each. So definitely want to get involved with the Bounty Bet. That'll be on the late Pick 5 at Belmont on Friday. Take advantage of that with a great racing going on. And then on Saturday, we're going to have the $5,000 Belmont Syndicate. The team's already been selected. Good luck to the team. We were able to make a ton of money on the Kentucky Derby weekend. Hopefully we can do that again on Belmont Stakes Day on Saturday. But they have a $5,000 syndicate, so good luck to the team. We're also going to have $500 online, our OTB Live bankroll at the Clubhouse Racebook, 711 Central Ave in Albany. So again, swing by. We'll have 20 patrons attached to the $500 online bank, our OTB Live bankroll. So take advantage of that. Again, it's 711 Central Ave, the Clubhouse Racebook. And then we'll also have Match Bet on Sunday. Also, as far as promos goes, we do have tourney bets going on. That'll be from Thursday through Sunday, so take advantage of that. A couple weeks ago, there was a big carryover of $1,500, and one of the Capital ATB patrons was able to win that, winning over $800. So definitely want to get involved with tourney bets. You can go to capitalotb.com, click on the tourney bets icon. It'll take you to the website, and there are some free entries. There's some paid spots, your $25 signups on Sundays. So take advantage of all the contests for tourney bets. And then we also have a 3% Churchill Downs bonus going on every Churchill Downs race day, so take advantage of that. And again, the criteria are $200 or more, multiples and exotics, and again, you must be enrolled in Player Rewards. So big week coming up with the Belmont Stakes and some promos going on here at Capital OTB. Take advantage of all that, and we'll see you tomorrow.